Okay, you don't see anybody for 20 minutes. As soon as you set the camera up, start filming, somebody shows up. Well, we just left BLM land and now we're on the Monti-LaSalle National Forest property. And another 14 or 15 miles of this trail, which will take a pretty good while. I don't know, it might take about an hour and a half. We'll see. It has some areas that look a little sketcy, but we'll just have to see what it's like. From this rat cave, 'cause I'm a wanted man. And of course, there's a cool little campground up here that didn't show on my map. Yeah, I don't like it, but I'm doing it. Are you fast? You hit my advice. I drink whiskey, you say goodnight. I put an end to this here fight. You're a human target. Yeah, I didn't like that terrain mode at first, but now I like it. After going down that right there. Okay, now we got to negotiate this. Ooh, I was too nervous to film that because that that was a little what I'm gonna call sketch. Okay, Onyx Off-Road calls this a green trail. It looks more like a blue trail to me. Not too bad, just slow and easy, baby. That's all you can do. Ooh, I don't know if you can tell how steep that is, man. It friggin' is steep. Lordy. I'm sorry I didn't set the camera up for that, but that was just too much for me right there. Whew. You go through a cattle gate and then it's just like a super steep drop off. I hope I got that, but I definitely wouldn't have done that otherwise, but I had total confidence in this truck and its abilities, and that off-road mode, or that terrain mode, does the trick, man. I mean, for easing down a hill, even, you know, like I'm in low range right now and it's still a little bit too fast, so I was able to put it in that terrain mode and just creep down a pretty good sized hill there. It's scary, but it wasn't, and the truck, you know, slow and easy, baby. You can't be fast when you're doing this shit. There was some parts that I dreaded going back. I didn't want to turn around, so I was like, I don't want to go back through those areas again, but now I don't. They don't seem like nothing now. But I ain't turning around now. No way, man. just came through that little mess right there, and I just seen a Jeep with no lift, a Jeep Gladiator, so that gives me a little more confidence too, that somebody's got the confidence to bring their truck back here. I'm not the only idiot. All right, a couple more little switchbacks, and then I think we're on a straightaway after that. I think, I hope. It's a shame I can't film some of this stuff. Seems like you only meet another vehicle in the worst possible places. Not where you can get over and get out of the way, but coming up a crazy steep hill. I met 3 motorcycles and I just had to stop, let them by. It was just getting too risky. Truck is doing killer. I mean, we definitely got the ground clearance, and I'm glad I deflated my tires. But I don't like to watch it on people. I don't need to see them deflate their tires on YouTube. But I definitely recommend it if you're on a trail like this one. Well, I'm definitely getting to put my old truck to the test here, and it's doing good, Hadn't even had to hit the lockers yet. We're getting good traction and just handling everything quite well. Well, turns a lot tighter than my old Colorado, but I wouldn't have been hesitant to bring my old Colorado back here either. It was a little tank too. Yeah, it looks like we got a couple more little hairpin turns to contend with. We'll see how rocky. The only thing that worries me about the rocks is cutting the tire. That's really my biggest concern. Onyx, I'm tagging you in this. This is not a green trail. I've got both lockers on. Maybe I didn't need them. Oh my God, what a hill. What a friggin' hill that was. Putting in the work, putting in the work. I'm talking about the truck. Well, I'm putting in the stress work. The truck is putting in the real work. Yeah, I thought this trail was going to be all dirt, stuff like that, but like what I'm just showing you here. So I am kind of mad at Onyx Off-Road for putting me on such a scary ass trail. I was planning on just taking a little forest road, but at the same time, it's been fun as hell. Yeah, we don't want to end up down there. Oh, so yeah, slow and easy does it, man. That's all you can do. This is got my anxiety at a very high level. But it's okay. It's okay. Slow and easy, baby. This trail, there was only one part that actually scared me, and that was coming through the cattle gate. And I don't even remember if I had the camera going. I was so nervous. Other than that, I'm on terrain that I'm not used to being able to drive on. But it's slow moving, man. Slow and easy. There's no going fast. I'm doing 3 miles per hour. This ain't no green trail. Let me tell you something. This ain't no green trail. But the views in here have been out of this world. But this is where you see the real shit, man, right in here. And we keep going higher. That means the higher you go, you eventually got to come back down, and who knows what that is going to friggin' be like. I didn't want to have to do too much thinking today. Whoa, holy smoke. A couple dirt bikes just blew by me there. But I think the scariest trail I've ever been on, I don't think I have any footage of it. There may be, I think there could be some, but I don't have it. And that was at Yankee Boy Bison over in Colorado. My God, that was scary as hell. Steep, no trees, loose rock. This trail hasn't really been all that scary as far as that goes. My driving skill has it worried me a little bit, but not now. I think I've done a pretty good job so far of utilizing the truck. Oh, now we got some loose sand. Change up the terrain a little bit. Good Lord, I thought this trail was almost over. I guess not. I haven't had to reset this Hero 9 one time. The Hero 10, I had to reset it every other video, every other time I clicked record. I had to pull the battery out, put it back in, do a total reset. I'm not too far from the end here. I don't know. I think I got a little ways to go. I just entered the Monti-LaSalle National Forest. I came from Onion Creek. I guess I was on BLM land earlier. Damn, what I hit. Ooh, something made a loud noise. I think I just ran over a stick and it hit the truck. I'm not losing any tire pressure, so. Oh, thank God for all the technology. I've said, how many times have I said that? 12 times? I would have been fine without it, but it's nice to have it now that I know how to use some of it. If this video was too long, I apologize, but I also appreciate you staying to the end because there's probably some more cool shit to look at. Okay, now we got some downhill action. Yeah, this is not just some little forest road that you're gonna blow down in an hour and then move on to something else. This is so far been an all-day affair. It's 1:30. I started here about 8:30. And I think the total is about 26 miles, maybe 30. I think it was 32. I can't remember the total miles of Onion Creek, and then the rest of this Cowboy Hideout trail. We should be on a gravel forest road anytime, I'm hoping. Ooh, that's a behemoth of a mountain or a rock. That's one solid rock over there. Trees going on top of it. All right, you gotta pay attention, people. Got rocky area. I don't want to poke a tire. Well, hindsight is 20/20. I wish I'd have came up here yesterday instead of the KOA down in Moab. But I did have to go to Moab and get gas and all that, so it wasn't a, you know, so it wasn't a trip for nothing. Beautiful, man. What a beautiful, beautiful drive through the pines. If you like my videos and you like what I'm doing, go check out my Patreon, and I'm going to be putting a lot more extra stuff on. There's stuff on there now, and I don't have one Patreon member, but I never talk about it. But I would like to keep doing this more and more instead of just every now and then, you know. Hopefully I'll get quite a few videos out of this little road trip. But yeah, check out my Patreon. Also supports the store is, or supports the channel is my online store. And I keep forgetting to mention that if you buy something on my online store, your name will go in those end credits. If you're a Patreon member, I'll definitely state that in the end credits. I was just looking at a little place to rest over there. I'm tired, man. That was a rough trail. Wanting to camp here tonight. Gotta find a campground though. That's the problem. I gotta figure out where they're at. If I can get over here and get some signal, I can check Onyx off-road. And so anyway, I'm working my way down the mountain here. I'm in low range. I'm trying to stay off them brakes as much as possible. Whoa, and it just shifted gears on me. But I'm gonna have to take a break, man. I've been rolling for a while. You know what, that looks like a good spot back there. And that's a break for me, a break for my truck. Oh wow, it was been an eventful day, that's for sure. And oh, look at the flags on this truck. Oh, I can't say enough nice things about this truck. Oh, dude, somebody keeps sneaking up and writing shit on my truck, man. Might be a ghost, who knows? Had a plan for today and it's gone. Another plan showed its face. Look how beautiful this place is, man. I'm just stopped here taking a little break to get a drink and a snack, and friggin' hungry, man. All right, I'll talk to you shortly. I figured I'd eventually be going down by now, but no, we are still climbing. The United States is just beautiful, man. What a beautiful place. I highly recommend you save up your money and you drive yourself out here and find these places. Get an app like I got, Onyx Off-Road, Gia, I use Gia too, and find these places. And then you'll be surprised at the places you accidentally find. Pleasantly surprised. Figured I'd eventually be going down by now, but no, we are still climbing.